One, I have no affiliation with Wance Chilkins.
Nobody can ever compare to Cyraxx or hold a candle to him. Like, he is the perfect specimen.
Hey, and welcome back. When we last left off in part 1, Marty had just covered Cyraxx's little incident, and we would get into what happened with Cyraxx the very next day, doing a stream called Life and Death, Darkness and Light. However, there was nothing of value in it, so we're gonna be skipping it. But that's okay, because later that night, Marty would go live with a stream called Special Tease of New Movie, Shitter Island, Cyraxx Loses More Friends, talking about Cyraxx's new Second Chance podcast, as well as his friend defending him.
Some of you might remember these two, it's one cat lady and like a lesbian daughter who like came out on the Second Chance podcast and were going to defend him to the hilt. So like, here's what I was able to listen to the first like 5-6 minutes before I was like, what are they even talking about? They're convinced that I'm actually Ethan. They believe that me, N-word boy, and William Glory Hole are all connected by marriage. Like, I don't know if that means that we're married to each other or that our families are somehow connected by marriage. But like, they're also insistent that we haven't found them. So I'll just play it. We can take this in as it comes in. But like, they're insane. These people are absolutely insane.
Music Biz Marty, William Glory Hole, everybody. They're all in on this together. This is one big, I don't want to say family thing, but everybody knows everybody personally. They're all in on this.
Personally.
Like, this is one big fucking scam.
Okay, yeah. So these cat ladies, I guess it was 9 days ago. They came on like defending Cyraxx. They're going to solve all of his problems. They were going to fix everything for him. They were like seasoned private investigators. I guess one of them said that they got into a car crash recently.
Marty would then respond to this woman's accusation that he was Ethan and Sally was also in on the trolling.
Listen to this, guys.
They're all like basically related by marriage or something. William Glory Hole is AKA Steve Oscar. Music Big as Marty is Ethan.
Yeah.
Scar. Music Big as Marty is Ethan.
Here we go.
All you people have this shit going on, and you're making these threats, you're doing all these things, but yet you're hiding behind a computer screen.
Marty then found a major flaw in this lady's argument, because yes, it does matter if Cyraxx is a predator.
Whether he's a child predator or not is irrelevant at this point, because
no, it really isn't. Like, if your whole defense is like, I would never defend a child predator. And by the way, like, they're sending glory hole messages saying like, I didn't know, like, just please leave us alone.
Every single one of you knows each other personally and has known each other personally for a very long time.
Your wife's friends with Chance.
I mean, your wife is friends with Chance.
I don't have a wife.
Let's get real.
Their wife and kids.
Well, why are you trying to play this Ethan guy and then play Music Biz Marty? Is that why when you went and fought Chance, you never went to jail?
Yeah.
Is that why he lied and said he didn't know who you really were when he does?
Yeah.
That's why she doesn't get involved and try to put a stop to any of this, because she knows exactly what's going on and she's in on it.
Wow.
That was it for that stream, and surprisingly, Cyraxx was quiet for the rest of the night. But Marty wasn't, and did a stream called Shalom, Shitter Island Complete. Possible hookers to 339? Kira's family hates Cyraxx. He's a man-child. On January 18th, where he watched Cyraxx get mad at his girlfriend or fiance's family. I honestly don't know which one it is at this point. Let's get some highlights in.
So he's speaking his mind. I think he deleted this because he realized like he was just calling his boo thing, Kira's family, a bunch of idiots, and really not doing a great job of ingratiating himself into their care, conscience, and company. So, like, her family thinks that you're a retard because you are a retard, and she is a kid, and they don't think that what you're doing is really suitable because it generates nothing, right? Like, it's all just a waste of your time and everyone else's, including mine.
I have sacrificed over a motherfucking decade. Over a decade to get to where I am.
Who are you? Well, where are you? That's two questions. Like, one, what have you sacrificed? He'll get into it. But where are you? You're penniless indigent in your grandma's attic and are possibly the most hated person on the internet. Dealing with these fake record label guys. Like, this is not an enviable position. It's a very unenviable position.
And y'all think that I'm being lazy by what? Doing gameplay videos that people enjoy?
It generates nothing. It does nothing for you or your family or your girl or her kid. It's all just mindless self-indulgence.
Doing cover shows, working myself on music, working myself on merch designs, going through hundreds of designs a fucking day just to figure out what will work and what won't work.
Dude, you've done this for 10 years and nothing has worked. This is one of the more maddening videos of Cyraxx that I've seen in recent memory.
I recorded a month. What I'm building and trying to build a good community, a loving community.
Okay, let's imagine that's his goal, right? That's what he's been trying to do for all these years. How well does that work for him? He's become like the most hated person on the internet, at least to my awareness. Like, if that was his goal from the onset, this has to be the biggest failure of all time. Oh my God, how much money would it take for you guys to drink out of that same bottle after he sips out of it? I'm thinking I'd probably need like I guess it depends day to day. This is like one of the more alienating and frustrating things I've heard him say in some time. You don't know how hard it is to come up with a song list and write speeches in between your songs and then sing them for people.
I will be successful because 2025 is the year of the Cyrax Nation to rise.
Wow, and here he goes. Okay, he said this every year, literally every year since 2020. This is going to be the year that he makes everything right. I think at this point, it's just not going to happen, man.
That's it for that one, but the very next day, and Goblin Boy did a PSA video crying about Wance Chilkins, as well as some scam. I know we just did highlights, but this was really good, so we're going to do it again.
What is going on, YouTube? I'm here to make a live official statement on everything regarding my music that the artist Wance Chilkins has stolen from me and everything surrounding that. And I want this to be put on record. I want this to be officially put on the record, on the books. I, Chance Wilkins, aka Cyraxx, aka Social Era, Shadowblade, every name that I have gone under, have no affiliation with Wance Chilkins or the people running that whole scam. And yes, it is a scam, and let me explain to you why. But before I get into that scam, I'm going to make my official announcement on top of this. Alright? 1. I have no affiliation with Wance Chilkins or anybody running that scam. 2. I did not, I repeat, I did not sign any contracts with them at all whatsoever. I am not a paid actor, and I am not a paid voice actor, and I am not a paid music artist for these people. These people are scam artists. Every song they have released was stolen from me. My song, Street Racing Scene, they stole. every remix that I've done, every original song that I've released. And the Wance Chilkins, I am challenging you to try to make something of your own doing that is not stolen from me. Make your own motherfucker. I'm tired of you sitting here stealing what ain't yours. I'm tired of you taking everything of mine and re-releasing it as if you created it when you never created a single damn thing. I've already got a lawyer on the hook, ready to go. So if you'd like to take this to court, by all means, bring it. Because I'm ready to go. Are you ready to try to explain to the courts and the judge how you stole my music and made a fake contract and forged my name on a fake legal document? Are you ready to explain to the courts how you don't want to see me succeed? How you, or in your words from your post, all you want for New Year's is to see me suffer this entire year. Those were your words from your post, not mine. They were from your post. I fully intend to take back what is rightfully mine, and I fully intend to re-release every song I have ever written for every album. Because you, Wance Chilkins, are a fraud, a phony, and a fake. You didn't write those songs, I did. So lay off. Because the next time you do, I will report you to the place that you released them to, and I will show all my proof that you stole my music, and you will be terminated from that platform. And I will show proof that all the music that you stolen from me was originally done by me. Because guess what? All the songs that you stole from me, guess what? All the originals with the dates are still on my phone. Didn't think about that, did you? Every song I ever record, I put it on my phone just in case. I suggest you back off, because it will not end well for you, Wance Chilkins. You're a fraud, a fake, and a phony.
Cyraxx then did a gaming video where he finally addressed the incident.
Y'all can't tell me that y'all motherfuckers ain't got sick on stream as well, dude. Y'all cannot sit there and tell me that there's not been one time where y'all ain't gotten sick. So sit down and shut the fuck up.
This was immediately followed up with a video of Cyraxx going after William Gloryhole and his record label.
So, I'm here to call out William Gloryhole and WMFG Records. Which, by the way, who both are fake as mind you. But, I got a couple questions for you, William. And I want a straight up motherfucking answer. I don't want none of this old text bullshit. No. I want you to get your on live camera, show your ugly mug, and give me a real ass response like a man. Since you want to sit here and steal my music and my I want you to be man enough to get on camera and explain to me why it is that you feel like you have the right to steal my huh? I want you to get on camera, put your camera on, or if you can't afford, or if you don't have one, go out to Walmart and buy you one. You know, they're not that expensive. Hook it up to your Windows 95 PC of a computer and come at me, bro.
Cyraxx then told us he knew exactly where Willy Wonka worked and how he was good friends with the man's boss. That rant ended up with Sally screaming at him. Let's do some more highlights.
How do you think it's gonna look when I tell the chief of police, who is your boss, who I happen to be good friends with, how do you think he's gonna feel when I tell him what you and your friends have been doing to me and my family for the last 7 years. 1, you'll be arrested. 2, you'll lose your job. So Willy Wonka, I'm not the one to f with anymore. I'm not the same pushover that I used to be, man. You think I am, but reality check, motherfucker. I'm not the pushover that you think I am anymore, boy. I'm really not. Like I said, you and your little friends are already being investigated by an investigator. On top of the investigator that did the Daniel Larson case. Do you really want me to go to your boss? Who's the chief of police, who my family just happens to be good friends with? Along with the mayor of Akron, who I am also good friends with? Do I really need to go to them and explain to them what you've been doing? Because I have no problem going to your boss and having him reprimand you. And then I have no problem going to the mayor of Akron and telling him how the Akron PD failed to do their job because you're a corrupt police officer. I've done research on your punk for quite a while, Willy Wonka. Unless you want to lose your job, I suggest you back off. Just saying. Because you are still being investigated. And you will be dealt with. God damn it, on the way.
This was then followed up with a community post from Cyrax with a message directed to William Gloryhole specifically.
Here's your guy's fucking hero. This right here is fucking proof. William Gloryhole is a thief and is scheming to fuck me over for as long as he can. Wake the fuck up, people. This dude is a criminal. And this is straight up proof of that, so you all can continue to believe his fucking lies. Or you can actually wake the fuck up and drop this clown and actually do what's right and help shut him down. Fair warning though, anyone who helps him will be seen as the enemy and will be brought down with him in the end.
Later, and Cyrax would do another stream letting us all know that WMFG Records, guess what that stands for, was getting sued.
What is up, YouTube? Now, let me... Did the screen, there we go. What is up, YouTube? I'm here to call out WMFG Records, aka Music Business Marty, and William Gloryhole. Marty, you are a piece of shit. See, your problem is this, man. You think that just because you got money, you can walk around and take whatever you want from people, right? Wrong answer, motherfucker. I know why you take what ain't yours. Because you're a talentless hack. You can't make it in the music industry. You know, it's funny. You talk about me being bad for business, but you're the one that's bad for business.
Cyrax then had the brilliant idea of re-uploading videos exposing him as a predator on his own channel.
If that's the case, I'll take your videos from your channel and post them on mine. How about that? Since you want to take from me what ain't yours, I'll return the favor. And I'll take what's rightfully yours and put it on my channel. And then when you try to attack me, I'll DMC strike you, motherfucker. How about that? How about I do that to you? And Marty, you sit there and say that I'm the lol-cow? The real lol-cow here is you, you stupid. You're the real lol-cow, motherfucker. Oh, and by the way, if you think you're gonna steal from me ever again, think again, because I talked to my lawyer. I talked to the CIA and his lawyer. I talked to the investigator. And Music Business Marty, you are currently right now looking at the new owner of WMFG Records, aka the label that you and William started to steal my music. And guess what I'm going to do with that label? I am going to shut it down entirely.
Cyrax then tried to say why all the money people are making off him should in fact go to him. Listen, Goblin Boy, the Cyrax economy will forever be out of your reach. Marty once described it as being able to piss gasoline but not make a dime from it. Cyrax even gave a special message to the Mart Dog, as well as saying he never signed a contract.
Like, for real, dude. Why should anybody care about what money you make when everything that you make should be rightfully going to me? Because I'm the one that put in the hard work. I'm the one that did the videos. I'm the one that did all the music that you fucking stole from me. I'm the one that put in the hard work. I never signed a contract with you or William. And by the way, Marty, what you don't understand is this, little boy. I never signed any contracts. And by the way, Marty, if you have this contract, let's fucking see it, boy. Let's fucking see that contract, son. Honestly, you're the worst liar on the face of this earth, Marty.
Cyrax would then leave his final threat and ended the video.
So, fair warning. Either shut down starting tonight or starting tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I'll be filing for a motion to have you sued starting tomorrow morning. So take your pick. I mean, you're already getting sued by William, or not William, but you're already being hauled into court and gone after by CIA hole. Do you really want me to add to it? It's your call, Marty. You got until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning to take down everything that is rightfully mine. You have until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning on the dot. Because if you do not, I will be setting in motion legal action to legally sue you and come after you and William Gloryhole. So, this is your fair warning. Either stand down and shut down, or I will legally be coming after you tomorrow morning. And showing all the proof to every site that you've registered everything to that you and William are thieves. Take your pick. What's it gonna be? You have until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, Marty, before I start setting in motion everything that's gonna happen. This is my final warning. Either step down, or I put into motion your demise of your career. You have until 8 a.m., Marty. Choose wisely.
That's enough of Cyrax, because Marty would go live later that night with a stream called Happy MLK Day, talking about Cyrax's recent claims he never signed a contract.
Yay! Thank you to Dr. Martin Luther King. Thank you to everyone for being here. So first and foremost, I guess Chance was freaking out a little bit ago, saying that there was no signed contract, that there's no proof of the signed contract. Actually, there is. There is. I didn't check my email for it, but on the date of 11/2/2019, Chance Wilkins did indeed sign a contract digitally with the Bender Boys. I obtained it from Tommy James. I have the timestamps and everything. It's totally legit. As we all know, the contract was purchased from the Bender Boys for a price that doesn't even really matter. But sorry, dude. Sorry, man. But you lose again. You lose again. And that contract is in perpetuity. Like it's forever. It's actually like for everything, including your likeness. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything with your music. You don't have to make any merch. You can make merch, just not with your face on it or your name on it. You can't make any art. That belongs to me. Just is what it is.
Marty then let us know he had been speaking with Sally lately.
So really quickly, I did talk with Sally the other day via a prostitute's phone that she was so kind to hand to Sally. I have like a few black prostitutes on the menu today. I figured, considering the holiday, it would only be right to show them some love. Let's get to the Sally interaction. It's just so nice to hear her voice. It's been so long since we've spoken directly. So let's hear from Sally. You know, it's always nice. It's always nice to hear from Sally.
Hi. I got my at the wrong house.
No, so who's there?
What's your name?
Chance?
Chaz?
Chance.
Chaz. Looking for Chaz? I'm on the phone with him right now.
Yeah, if you want to put her on the phone so we can facilitate this.
Yeah, I hear him.
Can you put her on the phone?
Yeah, they said it's not you on the phone.
No, she just to be safe, like if you just put her on the phone really quickly, that'd be helpful.
Go ahead.
Sally?
Yeah, this is Sally.
Hey, it's me.
Who's me?
Who do you think it is?
I don't have a clue.
Take a guess.
Never mind, it's just a game. Okay, yeah, this is crazy.
So, like, I'm a little offended that she didn't immediately know. She doesn't recognize my voice? Like, are you serious? I don't know. She seemed genuinely incredulous. She seemed to not know what was going on. Like, couldn't like reanalyze tone here, but she seemed to not know, like, her son's greatest enemy.
Marty would then say how out of everyone he's ever trolled, Cyrax is his favorite.
Birdo sucks. No, man, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I love Cyrax. Like, I do. Cyrax is like, he's my favorite person on planet Earth. Anything else is just a cheap substitute. Or at least shouldn't happen. The one exception, I guess, would be Foodie Beauty. But, like, you know, that was all about, like, Cyrax initially until, you know, so much money these fat ladies had. And it was like, okay, you know, so just seemed to make sense. I'm, like, never on Twitter, but I saw some alerts that I guess, like, Salah is, like, you know, I guess, like, Foodie Beauty stole, like, all of, like, their shared debit and credit cards. Whatever, though. Who really cares? Who really cares? I'll always be Cyrax #1 type of guy. I don't know. People seem to just, like, want, like, one thing. And to be honest, I can't blame them. I'm in the same boat, man. I'm in the same boat. I love this little fucking guy. It's stupid, but it is what it is. He's absolutely, like, the world's greatest. Nobody can ever compare to Cyrax or hold a candle to him. Like, he is the perfect specimen.
Marty would then call Cyrax out for his constant thievery, as well as in another clip not long later, showed off his Chance impression.
I don't think you're going to like how this ends. So let's just say that all the balls are in my court. I love when he talks.
And by the way, Marty, what you don't understand is this, little boy. I never signed any contracts.
We've been over this.
Marty then made an important announcement. He had decided what he was having for dinner that night. Unfortunately, he messed up ordering the food. He wanted the sour cream on the side.
Okay, I'm going to order this taco salad now. That's what I'm going to do. A decision has been made. An executive decision at that. We're going with the hot chicken. Okay. We're going with the cream beef taco as well. While I feel like the Doritos at $4 is a little overpriced. Ooh, man. They got a chili potato. You know, I've ordered from this place before. It's just decent. A cooked cheek meat taco? Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that the birria tacos, like anywhere you go, is overrated. Yeah, I think we'll do that. It's all thanks to you, Chance Wilkins. It's really all thanks to you. Oh my God, I fucked up. You know, I'm going to have to mute myself. I'm going to have to mute myself because I got to call him, actually. I want the sour cream on the side.
Both Marty and Cyrax would then go quiet. That was until January 23rd, when Cyrax would upload a video called Back Behind the Wheel Full Time, announcing a return to his racing career.
What is up, everybody? Now, I know a lot of people are wondering where have I been for the last few days, why haven't I been streaming, and what do I do with streaming so early in the morning? Well, allow me to explain. The last few days have been quite difficult because of the cold weather. And I do mean very difficult. I've been sleeping a lot, not been really doing much. But seeing as today is a very important day in my life. Because it is the birthday of somebody very close to me who unfortunately is no longer among the living. Somebody very, very close to me that was actually a family member of mine who inspired me to want to do racing. So to honor that family member's legacy and what they left behind for me to pick up on, I am now racing full time on here. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I am now coming back behind the wheel full time. And before I was back behind the wheel a little bit full time, but not fully. Because I hadn't fully made that commitment. But as of 8 a.m. this morning, I will be back behind the wheel, breaking and shattering old records.
Cyraxx even tried to say he beat Marty at racing multiple times when I've made like 6 videos of Marty wrecking him. The only time Cyraxx won was the time he was playing on baby mode.
And my skill behind the wheel. None of which you have, Marty. I done smoked your ass so many times that you ain't even worth racing no more. And don't think about challenging me because I'm never gonna race your fucking sorry, whiny, cheating ever again. That's never gonna happen. So forget about it. I'm not giving you the pleasure of racing a world champion like myself. And what's funny about you, Marty, is you claim to be the best, but yet you have nothing to show for it. Meanwhile, I have plenty of videos, plenty of photos, plenty of live streams to show that I have actually won quite a bit and done quite a bit in my career. So Marty, you may as well give up. You may as well give up on YouTube because no one likes you. Everyone hates you. Without me, you are trash. Without me, you are worthless. You are nothing. I made you who you are. Without me, you wouldn't have anything. But without you, I have everything. I was better off before you, and guess what, motherfucker? I'm still doing damn good without you, fat ass.
Cyraxx then told Marty he had no reason to race. Well, he did, Goblin Boy, to own you time and time again.
I've beaten you about what? 5 times already? You beaten me once. What's your 1 time to my 5? Exactly nothing. See, the problem with you, Marty, is you lack a reason to race. You have no reason. You race for fucking nothing but to be able to boast and run your mouth. Me, I race to keep the memory of 3 very important people, 4 very important people in my life alive. I race to keep the memory of my older brother and my heroes, Paul Walker, Ken Block, Colin McRae, Dale Earnhardt Sr. I race for them. I race to keep them and my brother's memories alive. Because let me tell you, I learned a lot from them growing up. I learned a lot. Cause see, Marty, you weren't raised around the race scene like I was. I was raised around the car culture and the racing scene my entire life.
At the end of that stream, Cyrax said he was going to do another racing stream, but instead, he did one called Final Warning, Leave Me Alone, Marty, William, and N-word Boy.
Hello, YouTube. I'm making this final video towards Marty and William. This is the last video I'm going to be making towards you guys. So, sit down, shut the f*** up, and open your damn ear holes. Marty, you need to shut the f*** up and leave me, my fiance, and our families alone. I want nothing to do with you. So, you need to leave me, my fiance, and our family alone. We are tired of your shit. You need to f*** off and leave me, my fiance, my friends, and our family, and her friends, and her side of the family, and my side of the family, and all of our friends the f*** alone. We want nothing to do with you. So I'm making this final announcement to Music Biz Marty and William Glory Hole and N-word Boy. Leave me, my fiance, and our families the f*** alone. Otherwise, it will not legally end well for you. At all.
That one ended as well as it could, too.
Damn! What? Leave my family alone.
Later that day, Cyrax would go on to Juggalo Drama Alert for a pretty bad interview.
Blew up on here, and I got the man, the myth, the legend himself, Cyrax. What up,
What's
Cyrax?
going on? What's going on, bro? It's been a minute, man. How you been, dude?
Hey, can't call it. Just been chilling, doing the same old shit.
Hell yeah, dude. Why does that fucking intro go so hard, man? That's dope.
Yeah, it's a good beat.
Yo,
Yeah.
props to whoever put that out there, man. That was dope.
While talking to Boy Blue, Cyrax then gave a special message towards Marty.
I know why he's pissed off too. He's pissed off because I'm not going on his panel and this and that and the other. It's like, but Marty, I know you're watching this, and all I have to say to you is this: F you, f your channel. I'm not getting on your fucking panel, dude. It's not fucking happening, dude. Quite honestly, dude, I honestly feel like, Marty, I honestly feel like you just need to move on and do something else with your life instead of with me. Like, why not go after somebody else? Like, fucking White Bowser, Tony the Black Dragon Lord, Anaconda Sin, you know, Daniel Larson. Go after somebody that fucking deserves it and leave me the fuck alone, dude. I'm not worried. Wait, what? I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. And by the way, Marty, on a side note here, do something else with your fucking life other than sit here and fuck with people, bro. I'm not going on your fucking panel. I'm not confronting you because that's what you want. And I'm not going to give you what you want. See, the problem is, Marty, you're down here begging me to pull you up. I'm way the fuck up here. I'm not dropping down to your fucking stupidity level and dragging up. No, that's not going to happen. I don't give a what you say, Marty. You will always and forever be the lol cow.
Well, that was like Marty's own personal bat signal, and he showed up in the chat asking to come on.
Let me tell you, Marty, you say that I'm talentless, but yet I've put out more music in 1 year than you have in your whole fucking damn career, bro. I've literally put out tons of fucking music, and I'm still working on brand new music. Even still. You just don't know where to find it because you ain't ever gonna find it, motherfucker. But seriously, Marty, you need to go fuck yourself and leave me the alone. You need to leave my fiance alone, leave our kid alone, leave my friends and our family alone, and go with somebody else, dude. I mean, come on, man. You've already got a case against you thanks to CIA coming at you. You've already got a case to where you're going to be in trouble because of what you tried to do to my homie CIA hole. So why are you trying to fuck around and find out with me, bro? Why are you trying to fuck around and find out with me? You don't think I'm not going to take legal action against you first chance I get? You're full of fucking shit, dude. Cops already know who the fuck you are. Cops in your area don't even fucking like you. And like I said, you've already got that case because of what you tried to do to CIA hole. So why are you trying to fuck around and find out with me, bro?
But Marty wasn't done and offered Boy Blue $7 to come on.
I can't do it, Marty, out of, respect for Cyrax. He don't want to talk to you. Just so leave him alone, I guess.
Marty, let's put it this way. There is no fucking price in the world. There is no amount of money in the fucking world that you can pay me to talk to your ass. You can offer me Bill Gates' money. You can offer me the money of Elon Musk. And I would still turn this down. Because that's how little you mean to me. I don't give a what you have to say. Like I said, Nick, I'm up here, you're down here. Stay down there, motherfucker. Better yet, here's an idea for you. Your little friends are always telling me to get off the internet and do this and that. Well, here's an idea you never thought about, I'm sure. How about you get off the internet and get a real fucking job, Marty? You're always telling me to get a job. Why don't you get one, motherfucker? Why don't you get off the internet and get a real job, dude? Leave the content creating to people like myself and my boy Blue here who actually know what the fuck we're doing.
Cyrax would then once again mention the incident, trying to justify it.
So, because it's already out there and it's pretty much well known, what happened was I didn't realize that I was sick with the flu a few days back. Ended up getting sick and whatnot, and I could feel my body start acting weird. So I, hopped up, went to use the restroom because I could tell I was getting sick. Didn't feel it hardly coming, and just ended up getting sick all over the place, dude. It was a fucking wreck. I was embarrassed as man. I was like, dude, there's no way there's no way this ain't gonna be popping off. Like, I was so embarrassed, bro. Like, dude, literally before I even knew it was up, my own fucking fiance called me up. She's like, babe, what the fuck happened? I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, apparently you got sick. Like, what's going on? I was like, oh. And then that's when I sat down and I explained to her what I'm like. She wasn't mad. She wasn't laughing. Like, she actually felt bad because, like, how are you going to sit there and laugh at somebody getting sick on stream like that? Like, you just don't laugh at that. And that's fucked up.
Marty would then leave another comment that was shown on stream.
Content of my own stuff. I make my own content. You steal content. And let me tell you something, dude. You stealing content ain't gonna last very long.
You don't laugh at a midget diarrheaing on the floor.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I shit myself before, man. I'm sure most people out there shit themselves at some point in their adult life.
Right, like, dude, when you're sick, especially when you're sick, it's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna fucking happen, dude. Like, it's human nature, man. When you get sick, you get sick. You can't control what comes out of your body when you're sick. Needless to say, though, man, after that, dude, I slept for like 3.5 days straight, dude. Like, I fucking crashed.
Later that day, after that stream, and Cyrax would upload a video calling out his bullies.
What's going on, everybody? This video ain't gonna be very long. It's gonna be super brief and just super quick. But I am doing this as a warning shot to internet bullies, Rev, Extra Cold, and German Cat, who have been actually with a longtime subscriber of mine and good friend of mine, Terra Live Studios.
Cyrax then said if a foreigner tries to pick a fight with one American, he picks a fight with all of you.
I mean, if you're trying to start a third world war, dude, it ain't gonna work. And if you're trying to pick a fight with the U.S., like I said, you fuck with one of us, you fuck with all of us. And that includes me. Terra Live is a good friend to the Cyrax Nation, which puts her under the Cyrax Nation banner of protection. She's protected by me and my people. And trust me when I say, Rev, there's more of us than there are of you.
Cyrax, who can't name a single ICP album, then said he's a part of the Juggalo community as some sort of threat that they're also going to back him up.
Because what you fail to realize, Rev, is that I'm part of a community called the Juggalo community. And trust me when I say, there are thousands more of us than there are of you, homie. There's literally a Juggalo on every street corner in every state all across the U.S., bro. And we look out for each other because we are all family. So if I was you, bro, I wouldn't fuck around. Because one shout out to the homies, one shout out to any lower let across the internet, social media, whatever. One shout out to them and letting them know what's going on. You wouldn't survive it. So if I was you, Rev, I would do myself a favor and I would back off, dude. This is your final warning. You and your friends need to leave Tara alone and let her do her own thing, and we ain't gonna have no problems. You leave her alone and stop bullying her, I'll leave you alone. You got it?
The next day, on January 26th, and Cyrax would upload a video called I Want Real Answers, directed towards Marty, asking why he's still going after him, as if Marty hasn't already told him it's because he looks different like 1,000,000 times by now.
What up, y'all? So I'm gonna say this one time only, dude. To Nicholas C. Beegler, aka Music Biz Marty, you just need to fuck off, dude. Like, seriously. Like, do you really think I fucking think about you? Hell no. Like, what's funny to me is you actually think that I give a fuck about what you say, but I don't. So, what I want to know, Marty, is why do you continue to do this fucking stupid shit that you do, man? Like, why can't you just leave me the fuck alone and go do something else, motherfucker? Like, seriously, man. You've been fucking with me for 8 damn years, bro. It's time to move the fuck on. Do something else. Stop fucking with me when I ain't done shit to you, man. You say that I've done shit to you. And yeah, I'll admit I have done shit to you. I'll admit I've said some. I've made some death threats, but you want to know what? You earned those motherfucking death threats. You brought those on. Everything I did to you, you motherfucking earned, bro. Every single one of those things I said to you over the 8 years that I've known you earned every single insult, every single threat that I have thrown your fucking way. You have earned those motherfucking threats. If anything, the one thing that you've earned above all else is a damn beating, bro. That's what you've really earned. But the thing that gets me is this. This is the one question that you still have not answered that I deserve a fucking answer to. Why did you fucking target me since day one, man? Like, out of the hundreds of fucking bad people that you could have possibly gone after.
Cyrax then said the classic how before 2017, he had never spoken to Marty and his life was good.
It don't make sense. Because before 2017, motherfucker, I didn't fucking know you from a goddamn hole in the wall, man. I didn't know who you were. Didn't understand why you decided to target me. It's funny, you say that I'm delusional. You say that I'm a horrible person, but yet my fucking YouTube channel and every channel I make shows otherwise. Everything I did to rage out, your punk pushed me to.
We then got another classic. All of Cyrax's medical issues aren't from him staying in the attic doing absolutely nothing physical all day, but instead, somehow because of Marty.
You caused me to get sick. All this shit that I'm dealing with medically, you fucking caused. I didn't do it to myself. I didn't come up on your panel and say, hey, with me all you want. I never once said that shit, bro. Not once did I ever say that.
Goblin Boy then answered his own question, saying it's because he looks different and tried to guilt people with his surviving being born story.
But yet, you choose to go after me. Why? Because I look different? Because I'm different from everybody else? Well, sorry, motherfucker. I can't help how I was fucking born, dude. I can't help that I was supposed to die at birth. Because by all medical standards, technically I shouldn't even be alive right now, dude. By all real technical standards, I shouldn't even be alive right now. I should be dead. I was born 1 pound 10 ounces with 1 kidney and 1 very severely underdeveloped lung with a 1% chance of survival. But yet, here I am 34 years later trying to put good out into this world and trying to actually help people that go through the same that I go through.
We would then hear how Cyraxx, who has absolutely no ability to grow a channel whatsoever on his own, was a professional YouTuber.
You and William both seriously need to shut the fuck up, grow the fuck up, and get real jobs outside of YouTube. Because clearly y'all motherfuckers ain't made for this shit. I am. I've been doing this shit far longer than you have, Nick. And far longer than you have, Steve Oscar. Or Steve Oscar, however you want to say it. I've been doing YouTube since 2008, bro. I initially started my very first YouTube channel in 2008 and uploaded my very first video in 2009. So I've literally been doing this for over a decade.
Cyraxx would then tell Marty and William to stop before getting yelled at by his grandmother.
And as for you, William, I could ask you the same question. Why the f*** do you feel like you have the right to go after me, man? I ain't never done shit to you, motherfucker. I don't even know you from your name to a f***ing hole in the ground. So what makes you think you have the right to come at me when I ain't ever done shit to you, man? And if I have done something to you, man, then f***ing tell me what I did or what I supposedly did. Because last time I checked, I ain't done shit to you, man. I'm over here minding my own business, doing my gameplay videos, doing my vocal cover streams, uploading my own music, working on my own music. So, how is what I'm doing bothering you? That's what I don't get, William. How is... Peace, man.
The next day on January 27th, and Cyraxx got scared he might have had another accident during his cover show and left for a bit to check himself.
I need to get my hand a break real quick before I start this final one, and I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Give me this minute, y'all. I just gotta give my hand a break real quick, and I'll be right back for the last one, so hold on.
Later that night, and we would get the final Marty stream, album release party.
Yo. First off, I really want to, well, first and foremost, establish some boundaries, okay? I know, like, I want to say thank you to everyone for everything up until this point, but I am moving on from you, okay? Like, I am no longer, like, the YouTube guy. Like, you know, it's been real, okay? It's been a good time. But I'm not sure how to say this. If you want to, like, acknowledge me, like, if you see me at, like, a club or something like that, like, hey, Marty, you know, like, I'm not going to acknowledge you, okay? Like, you knew me back then, like, and I don't know you now. Like, I don't, like, you know, like, thank you for everything up until this point, but I'm now moving past all this, okay? I busted my ass, like, all night on the album Horses and Poops, and, like, we're not on the same level anymore, okay? Like, so don't even personal space. Yeah, like, see, look, here's the consolation prize. You'll be able to tell people, like, yeah, I used to know this guy, but, like, as far as now and the future goes, like, I don't know you. I don't know you. Okay, I just don't even try that, because I will have security remove you from my presence. Okay, like, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Right? Do you understand that? Okay, good. All right, thank you. So, like, that might sound harsh. You might not like to hear that, but I am not going to acknowledge you anymore.
Marty would let everyone know he had surpassed Cyrax in album sold, and he was ready to make it free for everyone, because unlike Cyrax, who did it for the money, he did it for the people.
So, you know what? Like, I also want to be a man of the people, even though a lot of you are stupid people. So I think I'm going to make a Dropbox link and just make it available for the public, you know? Unlike Cyrax, who's just trying to get rich off of his albums, you know, and, like, he was like, I just do it to save lives. I do it to be a good guy. I do it so when music reaches people. For those of you who purchased albums, thank you for the support. But I think I'm just going to make this available for the general public. And that way, every download will be technically an album sold. Whereas he sold 5 in 15 years. Like, I mean, you know, actually, no, that's juicing up the stats. That's juicing up the stats. So this is me already, like, selling out here. You can't wait till Marty's album outsells the Goblins. I've already outsold it, like, significantly, probably like tenfold. Wait, tenfold? No, like 50-fold. 50-fold. We sold 4 albums, so yeah, it's about, like, it's more than 10. Yeah, okay.
Marty then said why he's not worried about Cyrax covering his music, because Cyrax is too stupid to do it.
Cyrax can't do what I do, so he's not going to cover my album. He's too stupid. The guy's a fucking idiot. Let's be honest. The guy's a fucking absolute goddamn idiot.
And honestly, that was it. The end of an era. 2 days later, and Marty went to Cuba, never having to deal with Chance Wilkins ever again. I've had a lot of time to think about how I'm going to cover that, and in the next one, we're going to cover Marty's favorite saga before we get to the end of this story. Considering it happened between what I truly thought would have been the end of the Cyrax recap and the Love and Racing special, the Miss Kelly saga.
Joey got it for the people of America. I am never going to financially recover from this.